Alright, so what's up with you, Chiaki? Our time for investigating is winding down. It seems like it. I mean, after Nagito's room, what's left?
So...
The bookshelf might take some time to investigate, so we should try examining some other areas first. Alright then, the most suspicious treasure box. A fancy-looking treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights is totally standing out. Could this be... Monomi's? Can you let me know if you find my treasure? It's a magnificent treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights.
Perhaps...
That treasure box. Do you also know about this? Jockey, you know about this?
Yep.
It's really cute. Oh, you don't know about it. Oh, she was just reacting. This looks like Monami's stolen treasure box. If this is here, then that means... The thief Monami was talking about was Nagito. But why would Nagito steal this? Why indeed? Why does he do a lot of things? In order to find out, it might be good to see what's inside.
Hold it.
Is it gonna be okay? Looks a little dangerous. Might be, but this could be some kind of clue, you know. This is something Chiaki said to me in the past, I think. If this wasn't important, Nagito wouldn't have stolen it from Monami in the first place. What's inside? Open the treasure box and... Surprise! I turned back toward the treasure box and cautiously opened the lid. Slowly pulled the lever. Inside there was a notebook. Oh, it's like a Monami trading card. This is it? Why is a notebook inside this treasure box like it's so important? Well, let's see what's inside. Maybe it is. Took the notebook out of the treasure box and began leafing through it. Contains sloppy drawings as if they're drawn by children and entries that look like childish scratch. But what do the entries say? Are they interesting? I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Byakuya became the everyone's filled of things. Okay, so is this like a diary? Day 1, I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up and things turned bad. Bad guy. Day 2, Byakuya is the leader. A lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired. What is this? A diary? Looks like it. Did Monomi write these? Probably. These pictures and entries totally suit her. Kept flipping through the pages. Day 3, Day 4, Day 5, pages after pages of poorly written entries continued on in the notebook. I don't really understand, but it looks like there aren't any clues here. You don't know that! There's probably a really important clue here. And right when I was about to give up, I had suddenly stopped at an entry titled Day 16. We've been in the funhouse for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on edge. Interesting. Is that something worth note? Hajime tried to go in the final dead room today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him. Hajime tried to go in the final dead room today. I don't think that has much meaning, but okay. Huh?
Hey, hey.
Hajime, did something happen? Oh, it's nothing. Oh, does that mean something special?
Stop it!
Don't look at my notebook! Okay, now I gotta think about this. Let me read over that again. Hajime tried to go in the final dead room today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him. Intriguing. So, the funhouse on the strawberry side. Oh, I think I might know where this is going. If Chiaki is the spy, it would kind of make sense, because Chiaki was the one who stopped Hajime tried to go in the funhouse, because, yeah, oh, is Chiaki really the spy? This makes sense, but I don't want it to be so. It would make sense, because, like, other than Chiaki, who knew about Hajime trying to go in the funhouse? The final dead room, sorry. But, yeah, I think that's why Hajime thinks it's strange. Yeah, things are definitely looking like Chiaki's the spy. That doesn't necessarily mean she's the killer, though. But does it mean she's working with the Future Foundation? I don't know. I hope not. I hope even if she is working for Monomi, that doesn't mean Monomi is evil. I hope... I don't know. But the point is... if Chiaki is the traitor, which is what it's looking like, I hope she's not evil. I hope Monomi is not evil then, because she'd be working for Monomi if that's the case. Anyways, don't look at my notebook. Whoa! From out of nowhere, Monomi suddenly appeared and took the notebook out of my hand.
I won't forgive you.
I did ask you to look for my treasure box, but I never said you were allowed to peek inside. Jeez, that was close. If I had come any later, he would have seen the inside of the notebook. Unfortunately, we're a little too late.
Huh?
But if this notebook is here, then Nagito is the thief?
No!
Betrayal! I was betrayed by my beloved student!
Hey.
That notebook, it's pretty much your diary, right? Diary? It seems that way.
Ta-da!
That's right, this is my important diary where all my maiden secrets are written.
Hey!
You're a liar!
Ooh,
You always show up out of nowhere!
why you?
Monomi, it's not good to lie, you know. Lie? There's no way you wrote in that notebook. After all, Monomi can't even write! No opposable thumbs? Huh? Right, no opposable, like, fingers or thumbs or anything, so obviously someone else wrote that for her, in place of her. Whoever the traitor is, that is. Assuming they're not one and the same, which I guess with Chiaki would be possible, because we've had free times with her and we know that her dad was a computer programmer, and assuming her dad was like Chihiro, he'd be able to program something like Ultra Ego. If she got some of that passed down to her, like some of the programming know-how, it'd be a lot of programming to program Monomi, but I suppose it's possible. Anyways, I can write letters easily. I can finally write the letter B.
That's wrong!
No, you can't, because you have no fingers on your hands!
Phew!
Bullseye! I know, because I'm the same way too. You at least have thumbs, though.
What?
Are you mad? Are you angry that I exposed a weakling like you?
Hey!
So that's what this is about. Oh? You're seriously trying to crush me. What?
What are you saying?
There's no way a big brother would ever crush his little sister. Looks like the time to settle things between us is getting closer every second. I don't know why you're getting so serious, but is what Monomi said true? About you not being able to write. He said you didn't write in the notebook. Is that true? If so, who wrote in it? You know, it's, how should I put this?
Bye-bye.
Excuse me, see ya! Excuse, goodbye. Get it? Excuse me? She needs an excuse to get out of the situation? Anyways. She totally ran away again.
Yep.
The same pattern as usual. Looks like it's a waste of time to try to get answers from her. Even if you are the traitor, I hope you're not working for evil. That would make me mad and sad and everything. Still, I really wanted to ask her about that notebook. Actually, might be better if I didn't ask her. Because you think you know what the answer is and you don't like it? Anyways, I think I know where this is going if I'm right. So what do you have to say about this Chiaki, aka the traitor, possibly? Our time for investigation is winding down.
So...
Bookshelf might take some time to investigate, so we should try examining some other areas first. I've already examined everything else. Let's go back to the bookshelf. Actually, first let's review what we just learned. Where is it? Monomi's notebook. Diary that Monomi updated every day. Or did she? According to NicoB, Monomi can't write. There are lots of books and other mysterious items stuffed on this shelf. The genres and the types of items are also random. I can't make any sense of them whatsoever.
Well?
They say a shelf is a mirror that reflects a person's heart. Oh. Do they now? I definitely don't know much about Nagito just by looking at this. Yeah, he's kinda crazy. So what should we do? It'd be really difficult to look through all these piles. Doesn't mean we should ignore it, though.
Yep.
I'll leave it to you then, Hajime. What? What do you mean? It's better if a boy goes through another boy's things, you know. There might be a private stuff there. Well, that might be true, but...
See?
So I'll leave this shelf to you. Why? Is there another shelf you're gonna look at? I think I just got persuaded to do this without realizing it. I sighed and walked toward the shelf. One by one, I started removing the various books and items and examining each one. But even as I examined them carefully, there were still a bunch of random books and items. There's no way there are any clues here. Of course there are. Ah! File wasn't the only one I received from Monokuma. This is another one. That seal! Indeed, it's the school badge of Post Peak Academy. Does that have information about our stolen memories? Unfortunately, I couldn't find any clues about that. File doesn't contain our information, just Hajime's information. That's a lie, of course. Naruto said this only contained information about me, but... is that really true? If I look at this, it should be obvious, right? And he said I was from the reserve department and had no talent whatsoever. Might be another one of his lies, too. Don't think so. Open the file held in my hand to confirm it. Instantly I realized something is strange. If this really was only my information, then why is this file so thick? Oh, this is reminiscent of Nagi's, Makoto's face in the first game, when he was like, "Oh, this Genocider show book." As soon as I opened it, it was clear to me, just as I thought Naito had lied to me. Aside from my information, there was information about the others. Soda Cans, Fuyuhiko, Akane, Sanya, everyone else who died. The pages of information about them too. Fogging the information on all 16 of us. Only my information? My ass. I can't believe he'd make up such a strange lie. So that means the rest of us... So that means the rest of it might be a lie too? I don't think so. Turn to the page containing my information and began reading through the content. Profile containing basic information such as my date of birth, my height and weight, and so forth. But there's one thing that specifically caught my eye. The words reserve course student, so he was telling the truth at least in that regard. No denying it. Confirmed that I truly was a reserve corps student from the reserve department. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Why is this the only thing that isn't a lie? Why? Why am I the only one here who's from the reserve department? That is a good question. Why am I here with all the other ultimates?
Hey.
Hajime, did something happen? Well, I just found a strange file. Isn't that the special prize Naruto received when he cleared the final dead room? On Super Max difficulty? As I recall, your student profile should be in there. It's not just my profile. Profiles of everyone on the island are in here, too. Nagito is lying.
Huh?
When you say everyone, do you mean everyone? Yeah, it's just basic information, but there should be profiles for all 16 of us. Can I take a look at that file? Because you're the traitor and you want to know for sure? Or you want to know if the traitor's in there, maybe. Jockey leaned against me and peered into the file.
You're right. My profile is really in here.
Yeah, weird. Why would the traitor's profile be in there? I don't know. Everything she does now, I'm gonna think, traitor!
But unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any details.
Oh?
Details?
Details about our missing memories. Information about the time we spent at Hope's Peak Academy.
True enough.
If it's not written in there, these profiles might have been written before we entered the academy.
Now that would be interesting. Written before you got in the academy? Then maybe Monokuma is the real headmaster! Dun dun dun! Kirigu's father is the bad guy, because he's back to life, or time paradox, or, I don't know. Alternate universe, right? Chiaki's dad is Chihiro?
Then it's impossible to obtain new clues from them.
Oh, not impossible. I don't think Nagito would have hit it for no reason.
Yeah, seems like it.
I don't think that's true, Chiaki. Hold on!
Huh?
What happened? I just noticed it right now, but...
The file. His name isn't in there, right?
Byakuya's?
There's supposed to be 16 names worth of profiles, but his name is the only one missing, right?
Byakuya's.
Who are you talking about?
Byakuya.
Byakuya. I'm talking about Byakuya Togami.
Yep, I knew it. So this is weird. If Byakuya isn't supposed to be a member of that class, and neither is the quote-unquote traitor, then there's only 14 students? That's even weirder. Where are the others? And why is one of them from the reserve department? It doesn't make sense! That makes 13 students then. If one of them's the traitor, one of them's Hajime, and one of them's Byakuya, why is there only 13 students? That's weird. Wait. Maybe one of them is controlling Monokuma and one of them is controlling Monami? And then Monokuma's also looking for someone? That would be 16. Maybe. It's possible.
Look carefully. No matter where I look, I don't see his name anywhere.
Which would make sense, because he's not in your class at all. Neither are you, Hajime, so that's weird.
No way!
So what if a name isn't written in that file? Perhaps based on that you think he might be the traitor? No, it's not just because his name isn't written in here. That's not the only reason I think he's suspicious. He participated in the killing school life at OSP Academy, right? For someone like him to be in a similar situation on this island, no matter what, it's definitely suspicious. Well, it pains me to say this, but what you're saying about the missing name, and about the killing school life,
Too bad.
it's totally wrong. It's a completely different reason. What? This is a different reason?
You're getting all riled up.
How should I put this? You guys have been getting all worked up about that Byakuya for no reason. Which means the great mystery that you think surrounds the Byakuya doesn't exist. What? You're basing it on one person's cheap speculation. Oh? What do you mean?
What the heck?
You don't have to ask me that. You know the answer just by looking through those profiles, right? Oh? What do you mean? My eyes turn back to the file. One by one I start flipping through the pages and confirming the names. And suddenly I came across a page that was filled with question marks. Name question, dress question, sex question, blood type question, age question, special ability, ultimate imposter? Ultimate imposter? What, so that Byakuya wasn't the real Byakuya? Or something? I guess, but what does that lead to? That would explain why he's so fat for no... Wow, that wouldn't even really explain why he's so fat for no reason. If he was going to be an imposter, why wouldn't he just have regular shape? But that also would explain why he had a different personality, I guess. Still though, who would this imposter be? And why is he still randomly fat? Don't really know where they're going with this, but does that mean the real Byakuya is still alive? And if that's the case, maybe he is controlling Monokuma. I don't know. I kind of considered that early on, but that's when I thought this Byakuya was the son of the previous Byakuya, so I don't know, maybe. Everyone's section was filled with question marks. It could barely be considered a student profile. On that page I was only able to confirm one thing. Ultimate imposter? That's that Byakuya's true identity! Okay, where is this going? True identity? He was a fake that was pretending to be the ultimate affluent prodigy Byakuya Togami. Well, okay. So does that mean it's possible that these games... Because, like, I considered that maybe, I considered, oh, hey, what if that's Hope's Peak Academy, and what if the students in the Killing School Life are in there? But, I mean, obviously it couldn't be because of Byakuya, but also because in case 4 we found the file with everyone from, you know, as if it was already finished. But now it's possible these games are taking place very close to each other, when before I thought it was impossible. A fake?
Hey,
The fact is, profiles filled with question marks isn't a mistake or an oversight. Surprisingly enough, that's the correct information regarding him. We don't know anything about him? The ultimate imposter has no name, no permanent address, and even his age and gender is unknown. And he's dead just like that? I doubt it. Basically, he doesn't exist. Because he doesn't exist, he's able to exist as anybody. That's his talent, woo! Though I'm not jealous of that at all. That person wasn't really Byakuya Togami?
Perhaps.
Is that why he was so much fatter compared to when he was involved in the Killing School Life?
so cool.
His physique doesn't affect his ability to fool others at all. Real imposters are skilled like that. Man, where is this going? He was lying to us the whole time?
But still.
He couldn't help it. What? Why couldn't he help it?
Oh.
Because that was his talent. Huh? Having talent means you're also bound to that talent. The moment you obtain talent, your way of life has already been chosen for you. This sounds similar to what Nagito said about destiny, and I don't really buy that. You can't do anything except rely on that talent, regardless of whether you want that life or not. In that sense, compared to the other Ultimates, your life may be a bit more liberating. What the hell?
Anyway...
I'm not happy that you guys fell for a scam that I had nothing to do with.
That's right!
So I'll tell you straight up, this revelation about Byakuya is exactly the truth. Then, what was he trying to say to me at that time? I can't talk to others about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Distrusting others and being trusted in turn. For a long time, my life has been a living hell. Based on the context, if I had to guess.
No.
Maybe he's just complaining that he was cursed to wander the earth as nothing more than a fraud? If you guys are skill memories, you never would have been betrayed in the first place. Oh? I mean, it'd be different if you were meeting him for the first time.
Shing!
Since you guys went to Host Peak Academy, you should have known about the ultimate impostor already. So in the end, it all leads back to memory loss.
Phew.
The Future Foundation sure is awful. I read that actually as wonderful in my head for a second. There's no way you should ignore Monami or the traitors. I think you're probably worse, though, I would assume. Because if the traitor's Shocky, then you're definitely worse. But, Future Foundation's wonderful. Of course Monokuma wouldn't say that. They're enemies, even though he's definitely... normally would like evil things. Who is it? Who's the traitor? Just from looking at these 16 profiles, I still wouldn't know who's from the Future Foundation. Is there really someone like that?
Of course!
Obviously you wouldn't know. I made that file so you guys couldn't find out!
Could it be?
So this is just as I thought. You're the one who did it.
Hey,
The fact that there are 16 profiles in there is what's wrong. I mean, the traitor's a spy sent by the Future Foundation, not a student for Host Peak Academy. So, you made a fake profile for the traitor and included it in here?
Correct!
Wouldn't it be fun if you figured out who the traitor was so easily, right?
Hey.
Then we can't use this file to figure out who the traitor is. That was true for Nagito too, right? Probably. Add to the truth bullet section of your handbook. It's dripping with despair, isn't it? You wasted your precious time on something that isn't a clue! Oh, let me check that bullets thing, and actually it very much is a clue. I mean, that is a big revelation. File contains Host Peak Academy profiles for all 16 students participating in the school trip. Due to the fact that Monokuma forged the traitor's profile, looking at this won't help identify who the traitor is.
Are you sure about this?
Was that a wise decision? Time's up, you know. Time's up. Wait.
Bye-bye!
Excuse me for a moment. Nice. Although that was rather quick. In the first game, there were two completely different rooms for monitoring everyone and controlling Monokuma. I'd assume the point of that was, if I remember correctly, to make it harder on herself. Junko, that is, I think. To give everyone a fighting chance, as it were. But in this one, that was really instant, so maybe it's not the case in this one. Maybe in this case, maybe in this time, this game, he has them both in the same room. Gugh! That chimed just now.
What is most important for living things?
Continuing to live?
Well, personally, I think time is. I mean, your bank account may go up and down, but time will inevitably run out, right?
This is a true fact.
That's why we gotta cherish time. There is nothing more wasteful than wasting time.
True to that.
So, time's up. We will begin the last class trial. So please gather at Monokuma Rock.
This isn't the last class trial. There's a chapter 6.
I'll see you soon.
The last class trial? He said that, right? He said last class trial.
Yep.
I heard it too. He really did say it was the last class trial. What do you think? Should we believe him? Monokuma seemed anxious about the Monokuma timer earlier, right? 2 more days? And he said something about the killing school trip ending, right? Based on the time limit, that might definitely be the last one.
But still...
I can't imagine that it's the real end. Huh? I think Monokuma's real plan might be just beyond that. His real plan? Monokuma's still planning to do something to us? What could it be? Maybe after putting through all this, he's planning to kill the remaining survivors all at once? Maybe, but I don't think so.
Well?
Still, it's also a good idea to think about it too much, I think. Get it? Don't think about it too much, I think? I think we should focus on the class trial that's waiting for us first. You're right. Class trial for Nagito's murder. We're pretty screwed. I haven't collected my thoughts because we were so focused on this file. I still can't see who killed Nagito. Was it himself? Maybe?
But still.
You don't have to worry so much. Huh?
Right?
We're not fighting this alone, you know. Well, yeah, 5 of us are working together. You're right, you're absolutely right. We're not alone. Even if it's a mystery that can't be solved alone, as long as everyone cooperates and works together. If we do that, things will turn out fine. So that's interesting. The ultimate imposter, huh? I want to know more about them. Gosh, where is this going? Are they still alive or something? Because I mean, isn't that what the first game did? They had Junko die and then, oh, it wasn't Junko, and now we're going to do that in this game too. Oh, Byakuya died, but oh, it was actually this imposter who we've never known before. Like, they're really going to do that twice in a row? They've done a lot of things twice in a row, but most time it's been subversions. Like, in Case 2, it wasn't really a serial killer. In Case 3, what? Well, there were 2 murders, but it was different than how it was in Case 3, the first game. In Case 1, if that's the similarity, that's a weird similarity. Anyways, so I guess we're going to Monokuma Rock then. For a moment, I forgot where it was, because we've been doing, in the last class trial, we went there straight from the funhouse. So normally I believe this is the part where I'm supposed to give my prediction about who I think the killer is, but honestly, it hasn't changed. I think Nagito himself is either faking his death, or he committed suicide, maybe? Probably faking his death. I don't know how he could, like, get his corpse like that to be convincing, but hey, maybe the ultimate imposter survived and he was killed by Nagito, or I don't know, something.
Damn right.
Oh, actually, other thing I thought of just now is, in the first game, once we got to the last section, we got to see it where everyone's dead bodies were kept. In this game, we haven't had that yet. But if Nagito did have that, then maybe he'd be able to dress up one of the dead bodies as himself, maybe? Well, I mean, I know he's not the ultimate imposter, but I don't know. Anyways, everyone's here.
Huh?
Is this it? Shouldn't there be more people?
Damn it.
Stop it, you're making me depressed.
Stupid fool.
Making me depressed.
It's
It's gonna happen again. The cruel conflict where we must out our friends. Once we're through this, we can go back, right? I don't know about that.
That's right.
Monokuma Bastard said so, didn't he? He said this is the last class trial.
Damn it.
I've been tricked every step of the way. There's no way I can believe that so easily.
Of course not.
Why can't you believe it? The guy who's making us do this is the one saying it, you know?
You know, right?
That's why I'll definitely survive. If we can really go home after we deal with this class trial,
That's right.
I'll definitely find out who the killer is, no matter what, even if I have to pull out all the stops.
You...
The fuck? Why are you here? You haven't realized it yet? That feeling of waiting to leave this island, thinking like that is Monokuma's trap, you know?
Huh?
What are you saying?
Got it?
There's no way Monokuma will end things here. He's planning something far worse. Stop trying to jinx us!
I'll beat you up!
Stupid rabbit, you just shut up! Everyone, you mustn't run away from despair. Huh? I've finally realized after losing my powers. I've realized that cursing your powerlessness or your fate accomplishes nothing. Possibility may be small, but as long as there's a possibility, you must face it. In order to become someone who can be proud of yourself. Oh. So I will fight.
Huh?
What's her deal? I don't really know, but she seems different than before. Maybe she read a self-help book. Okay.
Wait.
Her eyes. She looks so determined.
You...
Why can't you just tell by looking at those button eyes? Anyway, make sure you turn off Mini-Mar. It'd be annoying if he started talking during the trial. No, I'd like it if he was in the trial. I mean, after all, he didn't get to be in third-class trial either, so it's like he's only been in 2, even though he was alive for 4 cases. That's weird. Fine.
But still.
Aw. Somehow I understand what Monami is saying, I think. What, because you're the traitor? I'm sorry, but that's so what it's looking like? Anyway, let's get going to the last class trial.
Yep.
You're right, we need to fight as much as we can. No matter what happens, no matter what hopeless truth awaits us in the end. Roar! I'm a lion. Actually, I'm a bear. Let's do it. Second last class trial. What kind of twists and turns await us? This is the end. I kept saying those words to myself over and over within my mind. I entered Monokuma Rock. Is it really the end, though? Only time will tell. Time in the class trial, that is. I'm sure it's not. I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be a chapter 6, right? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
This elevator ride, this will be the last time for this too, right? That's what you're assuming. Hope so. We're running out of people in the elevator.
Well?
Let's worry about things after we've finished.
You are right.
More importantly, we must focus on the class trial before us. True that.
Damn it.
Killer. Managed to kill someone like Nagito. There's no way this is gonna go smoothly. I mean, I still can't believe one of us was able to do that. Nagito was problematic in many ways, but he was also a valuable asset during the trials. True to that. Crazy bastard, but very smart. You're right. In fact, during the Funhouse ordeal, we were completely dependent on him. Even if he's gone, the ones who've survived need to stand and fight. We must fight. Order up. The door slowly opened. The bright light greeting us? Is that the light of hope or despair? Nice.
Well now.
Now that the Chatterbox Nagito is gone, there are only 6 of you left. Oh. Honestly, I gotta say, the first game's decors got nothing on the second game's decors. They're much better in this one.
Shut the hell up!
Just fucking start this already.
Hey!
This is it, right? This is really the last class trial, right? You'd like to think that, wouldn't you?
Yep.
It sure is! So you gotta show some enthusiasm and make sure you give it your all.
Alright!
And I tell you, he started. This is the end.
Now then.
Let's get this trial started!
Viva killing!
This is the last class trial. Let's show some enthusiasm and kill each other. This is the 5th class trial. According to Monokuma, this is also the last class trial. Don't buy it for a second. The curtain is about to rise. Nagito Komeda, the ultimate lucky student. When I first met him, I thought he was a nice guy. He came across as very sociable. But his true nature held such a demented thought process that was nothing like his outward appearance. He said he believed in hope more than anything else. He said he was yearning for a powerful hope that can overcome any despair. He said he would even help despair just to prove that hope will never lose to despair. And he said he'd become a stepping stone for hope. His way of thinking was completely screwed up. It was theft in the B. What's the B? The butt? There were also times he saved us too. Someone like him was killed. That was the end of him. Or was it? I have no idea at all who did it, but... There's no way we can end with this without knowing. We will be consumed by despair, but we'll come out with hope! As Nagito would say. Only one person left on that page. That's why we absolutely have to find out. Person who finished off Nagito. The killer who murdered Nagito! In order to return from this despair alive, we need to reach the truth. And if Monokuma says this is really the last class trial, that's all the more reason we need to do this. And so, this life-threatening trial, building with hope and despair, the last one, so supposedly, has begun!